Hello to my beautiful collective, your hippie gypsy reader, back with another daily tarot reading on this August 20th, 2022. Thank you all so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. This is the extended look of the mini reading that I started over on TikTok, and it was cross-posted to my Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you're here from any one of those platforms, welcome. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. If you are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity, and we will look at all of the energetic pull that I've already started over there. Feel free to go over to any one of those platforms of your choice. The links are in the description box below, and you can see how this mini reading was started. And then we will go and take an extended look like we have been doing here on my YouTube channel. Remember, we're going to take what fits and we're going to throw out the rest. Please don't force anything to resonate if it just doesn't work for you. And if it happens to be your birthday today on August 20th, 2022, happy birthday. All you August 20th babies out there, I hope y'all have a beautiful Saturday birthday. Everyone else, it looks pretty good. If you're here for the extended and this resonated, or you're curious how this is going to turn out, we've got that 10 of Cups energy coming through again. I've been pulling this quite a bit, which means everyone, I believe, is on, and rightfully so, a quest for emotional fulfillment. This is complete and total happiness. This tens are about completion, and so we have emotional completion. So your happiness is from your family, it's from your work family, it's from your friends, it's from your peer group, it's from your like-minded tribe that you are attracting. Any one of these could be it, but you are definitely seeking your emotional fulfillment here. And our clarifiers coming out from the Psychic Tarot Oracle were the World card, also known as the Universe, in the Psychic Tarot deck, which means that we are completing a cycle. Everything that we have been through has come to a complete and total ending here, and we have taken our lessons and we have taken all of the valuable expertise that we have accumulated through this major arcana completion, and we are ready for our next cycle, basically, with that Universe card. There's a lot of flow here. We see the flow of this circular motion of the universe as our galaxy does, and then we have the flow here with our happiness and our complete and total bliss coming through for us. And then we have that Four of Wands energy, again, more flow. And we also have that Emperor card. And again, we have emotion here. This Emperor card is bringing in an authoritative type of energy. So we're taking a real strength and drive and initiative, and we're coming in our ultimate divine masculine power to be able to handle this with great strength and loyalty and devotion with that Emperor card coming out. Could also be dealing with an Aries. And we also are pulling that Four of Wands energy. So we have fire, and we have water, and we have that completion card. So we have a lot of major arcana as well. So major arcana, and then we have the, I consider these a part of the court card, the tens, because, you know, if it's a part of the, it's a part of the straight in poker, I'm including it in the court cards. So a little bit of my card play experience coming out there. So we have the Four of Wands energy coming out. If you know from the Waite deck, it has the 1111 card. So there is a celebration happening about a divine union, could be marriage. And this is about foundations and achievements. So when we achieve our complete and total happiness and a bliss, then we have built up a good foundation. The fours in Tarot are about foundation, and it's about building in some sort of sturdy structure to build upon. And if you will notice as well, that Emperor card is a number 4. So we have a lot of sturdy foundation being built up that we are able to come to some sort of completion of happiness and karmic justice turning in our favor here with that World card coming out at the very end. Our clarifiers here at the bottom of the deck for the Giant Tarot, we have that Hermit card. So we have a call to a spiritual enlightenment. This is a solitude card. So we're being called to isolate so that we can have an enlightenment and become attuned with our awakening moment. So this is about somebody who's going into isolation to be able to have that clarity. You'll notice that there's a little star in his lantern here, and that is about seeking that enlightenment as you are able to progress forward, which will bring you a total and complete karmic justice in your favor. This is about balance, and this is about karmic scales probably just kind of evening out, if you will, with that Justice card coming through. And then we are also dealing with Virgo energy, and then we have Libra energy as well. We have that Wheel of Fortune coming out. So this is about, again, more flow, and we have a karmic justice wheel. So this is about good luck, wheels turning in our favor. And under that, We've got that King of Wands energy. This is about a passionate drive. This is about somebody who's really creative, very very focused on what they are looking for, and that is somebody who is a fire energy as well. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the King of Cups here. So somebody's very emotionally mature. Somebody's very emotionally grounded. No matter what is going on around them, they're able to stand firm and withstand anything going on in an emotional, mature, caring, loving, nurturing energy. We have that Knight of Wands. This is about somebody who knows exactly what they want and they know how to get it. And they're coming in and they are taking nothing but that. The Knight of Wands gets a little bit of a bad rap about being a player. So you might want to watch out for that energy about somebody just kind of coming in and out quickly. That is also, fire is about, they carry that phallic symbol, if you know what I mean. So they are very passionate, very driven about what they are looking for with that fire energy. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So we have two knights and then we have two kings of the same court in different settings. You could be, for some of you, dealing with a lot of divine masculine energy coming at you. This could be people who are a little bit, you know, maybe I want this, maybe I don't. You could have a couple of other individuals who are definitely all in, and you're being called to some sort of isolation so that you can have a lot of clarity about the best path to go on as far as which energy you are able to choose from. But you have a lot of balance coming in through this isolation. So that's bringing a lot of balance to bring that good luck in your favor. So that whenever this king, this knight, all come in, could there be another king? This is the earth energy making a presence. This is somebody who is loyal, abundant, very luxurious. That is also the earth signs coming to play as well. So with our romantic offer that's coming in with our cups, with our knight with the cup, this is somebody who's very loving, romantic. This is somebody who's very charismatic, very charming. And that is a very kind of a, not a young energy, but somebody like, once again, who is in and out. So knights, they stay on their horse. They're coming, they're going. It's, you know, you have to be able to understand that they do have a lot going on. And so that is something that is kind of a fleeting energy. All the kings, they sit. This is sturdy, this is steady, this is stable kind of energy coming through here. Especially this King of Pentacles, he's got a lot of stuff around him. This is a very abundant king, and this is a very emotionally stable energy. So this is somebody who's not going anywhere. They've got everything they need. And then we have that Ten of Wands coming out underneath. So this is somebody who's carrying a lot of burden. Maybe you're overworked, overburdened, a little bit stressed out about maybe this is too much energy coming at you. It could be that you have all of this energy that you are manifesting that is coming from this isolation, where you are having an awakening so profound that the wheels finally balance and everything is coming out into complete and total karmic justice in your favor, that goodwill and good luck is happening, which is bringing you a complete and total creative, passionate drive towards something that is very long-standing and very enduring here with that King of Wands. We have the King of Cups, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So you are emotionally, passionately, and abundantly secure with all of that energy coming in. You have some new energy coming in and out about how you want to approach everything. You know exactly what you want and how to get it, but you're going to be gentle and nurturing about how to do so. Because the long haul and the deep investment is what you are really after. Because that ultimately brings you into the King of all Kings energy. This is the King of all Kings. This is somebody who is very abundant in all nature. The only one missing is the King of Swords. He's a head over heart type of energy, so that hasn't come out yet. As a matter of fact, there aren't any swords here yet. So that is something to be thinking about, that we have a lot of earth and water and fire energy so far. So here's more. Look who showed up. Speak of the devil. Wow. Thank you, universe. All of the kings are right up front. This is incredible. This is incredible. I've never done a reading like this before. This is amazing. So this is feeling a little bit left out about something. So when you are feeling a little bit overworked and overburdened, it could be feeling because of these changes that are happening around you. You could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed and like you're not unsure about which path to take. Fives are about changes, and those are changes coming through. So it's calling you to use your head over your heart here with that King of Swords energy coming through. More phallic energy. This is a new, passionate, creative beginning coming in here. Here comes the Queens. We've got that Queen of Pentacles coming through. Somebody's very luxurious. We've got that Spy card. Here's the Queen of Wands. Here come the Queens. Okay, we've got some past energy coming through here with that Six of Cups. We're working hard on something with that Eight of Pentacles. Is about something that's really kind of taking a long-standing type of work that we've put in, something we've been working very, very hard on. We're being very organized, having a lot of diligence coming through. Death card, Three of Swords. Okay. All right, my goodness. Every king showed up right up front there. That took me on a bit of a long rabbit hole. I hope y'all are still with me. Bear with me here. Okay, so then we have the Hierophant coming out. So this is about a deep commitment at the bottom of the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Here's that rest and rejuvenate. So we are being called to rest. This is more of that hermit type of energy. So right off the bat, once you go into this isolation and you look for your spiritual awakening and your path to enlightenment, you do so through rest and rejuvenation. This person here is meditating in the woods. They have complete and total solitude, isolation to receive that download of clarity that they are seeking. And the only way to do that is through rest, rejuvenation, isolation. This quiets the noise. This allows for your channel to be open so that you can receive the message for the best path to choose, as well as guidance from those that you trust as well. But mainly, your guides will help you in the best way possible if you can open the channel and listen. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out about complete and total equality. This is reciprocity. This is about your material and spiritual prosperity. So you're becoming more and more prosperous and spiritually awakened through this path that you are going on. Once you take this path, once again, look at this. We have the Hermit coming out with the Justice card about balance. And then we have the rest and rejuvenation clarified after the balance card of equality. So your equality is going to come after you are able to center yourself and ground yourself and balance and find that enlightenment to your complete and total divine path. We have a new beginning coming through here for you. So this is a new beginning with that Fool card, and you want to know, you want to be able to understand that you're just kind of taking a leap of faith here. After you have this clarity, you're able to kind of go and take that jump. So once you know that that equality is coming through for you, this leads you down a path where you're good to go. You're okay with this new beginning, this new path. Here comes the Death card coming through. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. We saw that over here as I was rounding out that card. This is transformation. So we have a metamorphosis type of energy happening for us. Here comes that Moon card. This is about illusions being brought to light. You have a secret keeper type of energy, and this is could be dealing with a Pisces here. And this is that Three of Swords coming through. And this is the Six of Cups after that, and then the Eight of Swords after that. So we do have some sort of secret that's being brought to light here, and it's bringing you some heartbreak. So this could be what's calling you into your spiritual enlightenment, to your isolation, to your rest and rejuvenation, because the path to happiness has to do with healing from this heartbreak and loss. It could be something from your past that is coming out that is leaving you feeling trapped in fear with that Eight of Swords. It's something that's leaving you really feeling like you are kind of stuck in something that you cannot see your way out of. We have that Hanged Man, and we're back around to the Hermit card again. So you do have a sacrifice coming through. So you're in a bit of a limbo. You're in a Hanged Man situation. You're kind of waiting around to see what happens, even though you're being pulled into your isolation so that you can have that solitude moment to be able to have your enlightenment, to have that clarity. You have to recover from this conflict. This is that Five of Swords energy. Here come all the swords. Here come all the swords. And this is about Three of Swords, Five of Swords. So we do have that need to want to heal from this conflict and defeat. So there's a lot of issues that have come up here. You've got a choice coming up with the Two of Wands. It's coming from a truth that was delivered with that Judgment card coming out for us, which is leading us to a new prosperous beginning somewhere. We do have a choice that we're trying to make here with that mental conflict. Two of Swords. Again, all of the swords that are coming out have to do with a lot of cross-thinking due to a heartbreak. So there are some arguments and some aggression that has happened that is leading us into having to go in and make a choice about having this new beginning, which is bringing us to a lot of strength and courage to be able to understand about this divine partnership that has happened. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out, Patience card under that with the Temperance card. Okay. Let's look at the clarifiers real quick and see if they don't run out this story as well. So we will look at the Universe card first, which is our World card for our beautiful collective. All right. Give me 3 clarifiers, please. Thank you. So the Six of Pentacles that came out sideways. So we are out of balance. We do have the Seven of Cups and we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So we have a lot of options about some sort of ability to understand if something is fair or not. There's a lot of different ways to look at something here, and you're kind of wanting to have a completed cycle with that World card coming out. You're feeling like it's kind of maybe keeping you from having some sort of future plan, with the lack of plans here coming out for the Page of Swords reversing. And we got the Page of Swords reversed, Seven of Cups in the upright, and the Six of Pentacles came out sideways. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. So let me pull some more cards, see if we can't pull a story. Thank you. Okay, here comes the Six of Swords. We've got the Page of Wands. Oops. Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Judgment card. So we are moving on from something, and it's taking a lot of strength here. We kind of have some new exciting plans, and again we have that awakening being called upon us, and we're having a decision here to move away from this coldness, from the sadness that has happened. And look at that Four of Wands, please, Universe. Thank you. Look at that Four of Wands, please. Thank you. We have the Hierophant again, and he has reversed. So we do have that foolishness coming out. Kind of an unconventional lifestyle when it has to do with this Four of Wands here. Oop. Sun card reversing. So we have a little bit of unhappiness. And here comes the Queen of Wands reversed. So I do feel like in this home life that you were in, there was a lot of loneliness and sadness. Somebody was feeling very low in their confidence, perhaps a little bit jealous. Probably some low confidence having to do with this unconventional lifestyle, having to do with your home life is another possibility. Let's look at that Ten of Cups, please. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to go out and have a new beginning somewhere, but that Four of Pentacles has you holding on tightly to something. Four of Cups in the reverse. So we are letting go of some regret, and we're having some awareness coming through. Could be having to do with this Ace of Wands, with this new beginning, which is allowing us to be able to have a new passionate beginning here. Four of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who's very greedy and stingy. They're holding on tightly to something, but we have that Four of Cups in the reverse, which is about letting go of regret. So we are choosing happiness, and we do have a lot of acceptance coming in. You could be, I think you're accepting of this new beginning here. Okay. We've got unfairness, lots of options. Something is completed here. Taking a lot of strength to move on from something. Okay. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck with the 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, more awakening. My. I feel like somebody could have had a little bit of a removal from a situation, possibly your home life. Somebody could have gone off and tried to have a new beginning, even though they're still holding on to something else. They're kind of doing it without regret, though. It does feel like it was unfair. They had a lot of options. Oof. Goodness, goodness. Okay. Something in the home life is not as it would have appeared on the surface. With the clarification coming out, it looks like we could be accepting something a little bit more so with the clarity coming out here. We have some clarity coming through about holding on to people's things and issues. And it's bringing us to a new beginning of wanting to have this complete and total happiness. We have some sort of a completion happening. There's completion and awareness and awakening here. So something is ending. Something is ending that has a lot of heartbreak, and it has to do with a household. It has to do with a home life, with all of this Hierophant, Empress, Kings and Queens, and 10 of Cups and 4 of Wands. I mean, I feel strongly in my gut that this is about a home life. And there was some strife here with that 5 of Swords coming out. And the 9 of Swords is about anxiety, fear, sleepless nights. Queen of Pentacles with the Empress. And then the 7 of Swords coming out is about deceit and betrayal, and some sort of strategizing. Could have been strategizing. My goodness. We've got the 4 of Swords here in the reverse, which is about more renewal, healing, and awakening. So you're healing from something. You're healing from the 7 of Swords energy about some sort of deceit and betrayal. You're coming in to find a lot of strength to be able to move on to calmer waters, because you are leaving behind this feeling of sadness and cold emptiness. There's a good news coming through here with the Judgment card coming out about an awakening. I think once you go in to find your awakening and you have your connectivity with universe, it's able to provide you that clarity and the connectivity that you need to be able to push forward, to be able to release and heal from something that has ultimately brought you a lot of sadness and heartbreak here. There's a lot of inequality that's being brought to light, and a lot of new beginnings, deaths, and rebirths that are happening here. So things have been brought to light that have been something of a heartbreak situation. So it could be something from the past that's leaving you feeling like you are very anxious and needing to kind of isolate and go within. Could have had an argument with somebody with this 5 of Swords coming out. And this argument has ultimately led you to believe that this household that you had built is basically an unconventional, non-traditional type of relationship. With somebody that has strayed makes you feel like, I apologize. I live in an apartment. Lots of noise. Shh. Quiet, rebel. Okay, somebody could have strayed from a relationship here, and then they could have, okay, this is going to be very specific. Somebody could have said that they don't want a typical traditional type of relationship. They're looking for something that's more unconventional, which leaves you feeling a little bit jealous and a little bit vengeful. You're feeling a little bit like this is very unhappy news because this is not what you signed up for. Quiet. This is very much not what you signed up for, and you're kind of basically looking for something to give you some sort of peace and balance about what has happened. You're having a lot of fear and anxiety about the upheaval to your to your financial security here with the Queen of Pentacles coming out after the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Ultimately, somebody in a nurturing type of energy here, could be somebody of a feminine, divine feminine energy, is feeling like they had a lot of defeat and they had a lot of deception coming out. There was some aggression coming up here as well. The anxiety that this has brought forth is ultimately feeling like, you know, this is, you were kept away from this grounded type of energy, basically. And then this deceit and betrayal is leading you to feel like you have to recover. You have a lot of healing coming in. And this Two of Pentacles is about juggling. You're basically feeling like you're juggling these options. You're trying to find some more balance. So again, we have that balance card coming out. We've got the Page of Pentacles coming out. So we're taking a plan of action. Here comes the King of Swords reversing. So you're going a little bit cold. You could be getting a little bit angry here. And then the Two of Cups is reversing with the Hanged Man reversing. So you're a little pissed. Pardon me. You're upset about something and you're deciding which is the best plan of action to do. Strength card reversing. So you were very discontent about this separation. There's a lot of disharmony here. Could be somebody that you're cutting out because they are cold and controlling. You don't want to deal with that anymore. Somebody's very judgmental, could be violent. Let's hope not. Yeah. There's a lot of you being called here to, there's a lot here for a spiritual awakening. There's a spiritual awakening here. It's here. It's here a lot. It's being called upon you quite a bit to be able to have that. We have that rest and rejuvenation, more awakening here as well. So, alrighty. What I'm feeling like is that you are going to find your balance whenever you do isolate. When things happen, I'm not sure what has happened here, but there's a bit of a karmic justice that's going to occur. And it has probably to do with all of this king energy and this knight energy coming in. It could be that somebody was a player and they were in and out and they were offering you a lot of romantic ideas about luxury and security, and ultimately it ended up being a lot of work with no reward, and you're feeling like you are overworked and you're feeling like you're just a little bit left out in the cold, which is leading you to have some sort of head over heart and kind of energy here coming out with that King of Swords, which is wanting you to have a new beginning towards your ultimate single independent type of manifestation of your own individual abundance here. And this is coming in with a lot of new information that is leaving you to feel like you are very attractive, very sexy, very independent. Somebody could be coming up from the past to let you know that they want to work hard on things, possibly. But ultimately, I feel like you just want this to end because you want to have a new beginning. This is something that you're not willing to really kind of put any more effort into because of how hard it was, how deeply and profoundly hard it was. This was a very difficult hurt that you are not, probably not able to get over. I don't cheat and I don't understand cheating. I mean, to each their own, but I mean, it's something that I personally couldn't get over. It depends on the circumstances, it depends on the situation, it depends on you as a person, and it depends on your bond. There's all kinds of situations, but if somebody has, you know, they're trying to come in and say, hey, I'm so sorry, I want to work on things, I'm deeply hurt, I feel like I want to have this new beginning, you're feeling like, no. This is over so I can start something else, because this has hurt me deeply. And I'm building something deep and long-standing, something stable, something very profoundly long-lasting here that's going to be a better type of energy for me, because this is completed. I have completed this cycle of this particular bond and union because of this deceit and envy, which has brought me to a place where I'm feeling like I have to make a choice and decision, which is leading me to a lot of fear and anxiety and sleepless nights, and I don't like it. And I'm taking an authoritative stance over my life, and I'm making a choice for myself to move quickly out of this energy of feeling like I am upset emotionally, because I don't want the conflict anymore. I just want a new beginning. That's a possibility. You know, these cards will run out and tell me a story. I could flip them all around and tell you another story, but we've already gone on long enough, I think. Quite. It's already at 31. My apologies. Let's roll on, shall we? You know, okay, so finding your spiritual enlightenment, and through your awakening and your peace and your harmony, you are able to receive downloads so that you are clearer on your path of what you are supposed to do and how you are to progress forward. Rebel agrees. Therefore, when we are able to go in and understand that something happened for us and not to us, then we can assign the situation a meaning as to why it happened and how it helped us on our path to put us to the path that we're supposed to be on. And therefore, we are grateful that it happened. You know, there's a lot of things that I had wished that I had had back in the day that I am so very grateful that I don't have them now. I mean, it just, you know, universe takes things from us and it puts us in a different path for a reason, because we're not supposed to have something. We can hold on tightly as much as possible with that Four of Pentacles energy. We can just cling as tight as we want, but ultimately, you know, universe is going to take something if it's not meant for you. Later, once we understand why it was not supposed to be for us and why it was supposed to help us on the path to be able to put us where we were supposed to be, then we're grateful that it happened. We're grateful that it gave us the nudge to put us where we are supposed to be so that we could be in the divine path that we are universally connected to, ultimately to bring us to our exact union that we're supposed to have instead. So I hope that wasn't too deep of a rabbit hole. So yeah, very Alice in Wonderland. All right, let's go ahead and grab some wisdom of the oracle here quickly. A change in the wind. Things are looking real different. Let's go way up here. Yeah. Thinker. Thinker. That's a thinker. That's a puzzler. Okay, and it says by the book on the bottom. We get that one a lot. So we have a change in the wind, which is number 12 here. So number 12 is talking about our energy. My very loud, rude neighbors are here. Rebel's going to tell them hello. All right, a change in the wind. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. Want the world to remain consistent. Let's see. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and to resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. That's fun. All right, number 44. Thinker. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Funny how I mentioned that there was no swords energy and then swords just came out like crazy. There was swords here, there was swords here. So there's a lot of thinking energy. Swords are about truth and information and knowledge. So whenever we have all of that, we do go within and we do try to make sure that we are on the best path. So that is about just kind of accepting things as they're coming at you and to be able to really kind of process them clearly. And through our isolation and awakening, this is a very, very clear message that we are allowed to receive, especially through our rest and rejuvenation. This coming through, and then the balance. With the balance, I mean, there's a real kind of repeating message here. You have to be able to be isolated and to be able to get that clarity coming forward for you, because I strongly believe there's a divine message that is supposed to be received that is going to help you to be able to process this information, heal from it, and to be able to push forward to bigger and better, more wonderful things that are totally exactly what you are trying to achieve and manifest, as we all are. We all want this. I think we all want that. I don't know. Sounds good to me. All right, number 11. Okay. They're wordy. So this is about abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs. Okay. I love this peace card. It's my favorite. Alrighty, universe. Let's move on, shall we? Let's get from here. From my beautiful collective. We're going to check out some Mahrukh really quick. There's nothing outside of you that can fulfill you. You're shedding energies that no longer match your frequency. You have so much to offer the world. Don't ever doubt your contribution. With great awareness, you will find the answers you're looking for. There's a path you're meant to be on. Trust it. Embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. There goes my ear. And don't compare your life to others. Your journey is your own. Little cat hairs hanging out on my nose and my lip. That's perfect. Bottom of the deck, we have, you're on a journey of discovering your life purpose. Yes. I believe something might have knocked you a little off kilter and you're just kind of stunned. And there's a lot of call for you to just kind of take a time out. Take a time out, hang out a second, quiet your mind, still everything down, and listen. Listen for the download of the message that is trying to come through for you to offer you that clarity so that you can have your divine good luck and karmic justice coming through. I believe that is a strong message coming out for us here. I'm just going to pull one. Just one. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Oh. Throws that over there. Ah. Capricorn, Aquarius. Drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allow time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing is to work. The most important thing to work out now is what is really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make changes so that you can achieve what you want. Definitely, definitely, definitely need to prioritize things. So once you know your priorities, it becomes possible for you to work out where your focus, your attention in terms of your life and your manifesting. You know, this world is a lot of distractions coming at us. We get very, very, very distracted, especially with how quick moving everything is. It's just, it's really kind of hard to hold our focus on things, to be able to really sit and quiet our minds. So I believe that this is kind of asking you to calm and slow and sit and focus and really kind of think about what is coming forward. And to really put your heart and soul and energy into that what your priorities are supposed to be, so that you can start receiving your abundance of what you are truly wanting to manifest. You know, universe and spirit knows your heart, knows your mind truly. I mean, you can act in a certain way, but how you feel deep down is how it's really going to manifest for you. So until you work on healing and until you work on processing, the universe will continue to give you exactly the energy that you are projecting. So prioritize and figure out what it is that you are on the path to do. And that will be laid out for you in what you are truly manifesting. You'll see it happen. You have to be very clear, very concise about what you're trying to achieve. And the universe will give it to you. Just be careful about what you are asking for. Make sure it's very clear. So be very, very, very open-minded to that whenever you are listening to your channel and trying to focus that. So, all right, my beautiful collective, I believe that was your message for today. I thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I hope that this resonated and helped, and that was offer you some sort of clarity and guidance. Be sure and like, share, comment, subscribe, so I'm better able to attune to each and every single one of your energies, so our guides can link up and we can get this message for you. If you head over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, give me a follow over there. Throw me some likes on some of my posts. It helps us to exchange energy as well. And be sure and check the description box below for information about all the decks that I use and how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are so inclined. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I will see you soon. Have a good day.